In our busy lives, we often miss the subtle messages God sends us daily through nature, people, and challenges. These messages are all around us, but we need humility and open mind to truly perceive them. God communicates with us through the beauty of nature, the wisdom and compassion of others, and the scriptures. True God also uses life's challenges to teach and strengthen us, offering valuable lessons that draw us closer to Him. By keeping a humble heart and open mind, we become receptive to these divine messages, allowing them to transform our lives and deepen our understanding of His will. Why true God's messages matter to us. 1. The omnipresence of God. God's presence permeates every corner of the universe. His messages are everywhere, in every moment and every situation. Psalm 139 7-8, Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. This scripture reminds us that no matter where we are, there is no place devoid of God's presence. 2. God's messages in nature. Nature is one of the most profound ways through which God speaks to us. The beauty of a sunrise, the majesty of the mountains, and the intricate design of a flower all testify to God's greatness. Psalm 19:1, The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the work of His hands. By observing nature with open hearts, we can gain deeper insights into God's character and His love for creation. 3. God speaks through people. God often uses people to convey His messages. Whether it's through the wisdom of a friend, the kindness of a stranger, or the teachings of a mentor, God can speak to us through the people around us. Proverbs 27:17, As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. To receive these messages, we must approach our relationships with humility, recognizing that God can use anyone and anything to impart His wisdom. 4. The importance of a humble heart. A humble heart is essential for receiving God's messages. When we are prideful or self-centered, we close ourselves off to the gentle whispers of God. James 4:6, God opposes the proud but shows favor to the humble. Humility allows us to acknowledge our need for God and to remain open to His guidance. 5. An open mind to God's guidance. In addition to humility, an open mind is crucial for discerning God's messages. This means being willing to see things from different perspectives and being open to change. Romans 12:2, Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. By renewing our minds, we can better understand and embrace God's messages. 6. God's messages in challenges. Challenges and trials are often seen as obstacles, but they can also be opportunities for growth and learning. God can use difficult situations to teach us valuable lessons and to draw us closer to Him. James 1:2-4, Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. By facing challenges with an open heart and mind, we can uncover the messages that God has for us in those moments. 7. Listening to the still small voice. God's messages are not always loud or obvious. Often, they come as a still small voice, requiring us to quiet our minds and hearts to hear them. 1 Kings 19:11-12 describes how God spoke to Elijah not through the wind, earthquake, or fire, but through a gentle whisper. To hear God's still small voice, we must practice stillness and attentive listening. Receiving God's messages brings many benefits which offer divine guidance and wisdom, helping us make better decisions and navigate life's challenges with clarity and discernment. This leads to greater peace and confidence, as we trust that we are aligned with God's will. God's messages also provide comfort and encouragement during tough times, reminding us of His constant presence and support. Being open to God's messages deepens our relationship with Him, enhancing our spiritual growth and strengthening our faith. We gain a sense of purpose and fulfillment, knowing we are part of a divine plan. This receptiveness cultivates humility and gratitude, as we depend on God's wisdom and grace. By embracing God's messages with humble hearts and open minds, we find our lives enriched with His love, direction, and amazing grace. Have humble heart and open mind, so we have heart that seeks knowledge and wisdom, then we will discover God's messages everywhere.